Hi guys! This week's feature is on urine spraying, and this is one of the most common cat behaviour problems I come across. In today's video I'm covering how to tell if your cat is urine marking rather than urinating in an appropriate place, and what the function of urine spraying is thought to be. So how can you tell if your cat is urine marking rather than just urinating? Marking can be performed by any cat, whether neutered or entire, or male or female. So you can't rule out urine spraying because of either of these reasons. The only real difference is that entire cats, and especially entire males, are much more likely to spray as they have the additional motivation of trying to attract a mate. Generally, but not always, urine marks are deposited vertically rather than on a horizontal surface, so spray marks are more likely to be sprayed up the wall rather than onto the floor. When spraying vertically, the cat's posture will usually be quite obvious. They'll remain standing and will often tread with their back paws while backing up against their chosen surface, and you might notice the tail quiver before releasing a jet of urine. The amount of urine is usually much smaller than the regular urination, so you'll often find a small patch running down the wall rather than a large, more obvious pool of urine on the floor. And the location of urine can also be an indicator of spraying too, and will also give you an idea of the potential underlying cause of the problem. I'll be covering causes of spraying in more detail as the week goes on, but generally spray marks will be more prominent areas of your home, such as next to a window or door, whereas patches of regular urination tend to be in more sporadic and sometimes more secretive locations, such as on top of the bed or behind a sofa. This leads me on to the function of urine spraying. There is no definitive research out there as to why cats spray, so this is based on what we can generally infer from the cat's behaviour. Urine spraying is a normal method of feline communication. When it's displayed outside your home, it's not considered a behaviour problem at all, and is a normal way of cats communicating to other cats in the area that this is part of their territory, without them ever having to meet and risking a potentially hostile interaction. The cats can then generate a natural timeshare arrangement where multiple cats can share parts of the same overlapping territories amicably. But normally cats prefer not to mark their territory like this inside their home. A more appropriate way for the cats to do this is through facial rubbing and body rubbing and scratching, as these behaviours deposit pheromones throughout their territory. When something makes them feel their territory is threatened or not safe, these more subtle scent deposits are no longer good enough as territory markers, and more drastic action is needed. This is when they may feel urine spraying is necessary and is a sign that something's not quite right, as no animal would choose to have urine inside their core area. So it's usually a big indicator that the cat is experiencing a significant level of stress and anxiety. There are three main potential functions for urine spraying inside. First are marks intended for those cats outside the home, and this is when marks will be located on potentially vulnerable points of the territory, such as the cat flap, doors and windows, and places where they may see other cats. They may also spray on objects opposite these areas too, and this is an indicator that something outside their home is unsettling them inside. So this could be other cats in the area or an environmental stressor outside, such as having building work done. Secondly, when spray sites are located on more internal areas, such as on beds or wardrobes, this is generally a sign that something inside the home is causing them stress, whether this be other cats they live with or an environmental issue like a new baby or new furniture. And finally, just to complicate things a little, these spray marks can serve as a reassuring signal to the cat itself. And these spray marks could be located anywhere and could be in addition to those that are directed at other cats. This is an indicator that the cat is very stressed, and this is the only method they have of trying to re-establish some confidence and security within their territory. For example, if a house has been totally redecorated, the scent profile is going to be massively disrupted, and by surrounding themselves in their own familiar scent, they have some way of restoring some more normality for themselves. The next step is to identify what it is that your cat is feeling stressed about to allow you to remove or reduce it, and I'll be sharing another video later on this week to help you do so. Urine spraying is a really difficult problem to live with and can have a huge effect on the well-being of the owners and their relationship with their cat. If you're experiencing this problem or know someone else who is, do follow and share my page. Thanks for watching and see you next time.